Hi there. I'm Rosie, and I'm a talent acquisition specialist with 15 plus years of experience, currently focused on improving the recruitment processes and helping companies to uh, build structured talent acquisition and recruitment systems that actually work. Today, I would like to talk about how AI is affecting recruitment recently and potentially what can we expect in the future. So artificial intelligence is already writing and helping us at least write the job descriptions, screening the CVs, analyzing candidates' data. We all use ATAs. We all use LinkedIn, which is a kind of ATAs as well. So we have managed to schedule interviews with the help of AI. We can eventually predict the performance of the candidate that we are recruiting and potentially will hire. But looking ahead, it's probably reasonable to assume that much of the administrative side of the recruitment can become highly automated. And it makes sense because what I can see is actually that the future of recruitment is definitely staying human and relying on humans to get the decisions at the end of the day. But technology can help us to identify talent, and still humans will bring the hiring process to the end. My point of view is very simple. Hiring will be faster, more data driven, and more automated than even before. But it still depends on the industry because I'm thinking many European countries now rely on bringing factory workers from somewhere else, from Asia, from Africa. And still, they would like to see that is people have particular skills prior applying for visa and prior paying for their tickets and for the accommodation and bring them over. That's why here technology helps a lot because online interviews can be scheduled. It can be organized. If it's a suing company, for example, I've seen this in the past. The company in Nepal, for example, that actually is a mediator to bringing these people to Europe. They set up a sewing machine, and every candidate can really show what exactly they can do and what skill set they can bring in order to be hired. That's why it's already implemented in the industrial world, but also much more in the tech world. We all do online interviews. We all try to assess candidates, speaking with them and assessing them via online assessment or other ways of checking the experience, the background, etc. So that's why I'm thinking that the recruitment process will change, probably dramatically, but not without leaving humans outside the process. What AI systems actually can do right now, they can source candidates. If I have a filter, an X-ray search, I can very quickly get a result of list of candidates that actually have the skill set and experience, even company background that I'm looking for. So AIs can analyze their skills and experience based on the what we see on the paper in the first place, on their CVs, on their LinkedIn profiles, can verify credentials and also can conduct initial assessment. I'm still not there. I don't think that we should put candidate in front of the computer and a robot or AI to ask questions and expect to record a video or something like that. I've done a couple of these interviews and I'm not satisfied of the outcome, but also not satisfied of the fact that I'm not speaking to a real person. Probably I'm old school, blame me. But yeah, I still think that even phone interview with a recruiter, someone who knows the company, someone who presents the company I'm applying for, speaks to me. Also, AI can predict skills gap and learning potential, can eventually predict the behavior and potential performance. Of course, the traditional CV probably will become less important at some point, and with this dynamic with the skills, digital portfolios, etc., website where we can actually present ourselves and our work history can be more probably appreciated from the companies. And also experience and education won't be enough at some point. For probably decades, hiring decisions have been heavily influenced by previous experience, or universities that you have went to. But tomorrow's workforce maybe will require this different approach. Of course, the hiring manager should be able to assess if you have adaptivity, if you are curious, if you are able to solve problems, if you're interested to learn, to implement new features in your daily job. And the most successful employers in this case maybe won't be these with the great CV, but those who can evolve alongside changes and challenging business needs. I know it sounds like a cliche, but definitely I've noticed that even from my generation, many people, they stayed in the level after they finish high school or after the first qualification that they got when they started working. I think that learning during your whole career is something that brings you really enjoyment, but also makes you competitive on the market. And also that's why I see that hiring manager will assess potential, not just the history of your work, because yeah, you might have impressive resume, but if you intend to keep the title but not to bring something new to yourself or to the company, I don't think you'll be the best candidate. And yeah, here the hiring manager will bring more value if they're able to assess what this person is capable to becoming. No, it doesn't matter if it's a junior, mid, or senior level professional. They should be able really to see during the interview process what this person can bring to the company, how quickly they can learn, how they can react in a particular situation in times of uncertainty or some changes, how and what is their willingness to adapt and adopt new technologies, and of course their ability to collaborate with different teams. That's why I stay on this, that the human element will become even more valuable in the recruitment process. Technology becomes more sophisticated, human qualities may become stronger, differentiations. They can bring really a big value in the recruitment process, because of course AI can analyze the data, they can identify patterns, but they cannot fully understand team dynamics. I'm a hiring manager and I know very well what is the environment, what is the spirit, what is the energy in my team, organizational culture. I know it's a cliche again, but yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The daily routine, the daily way of the team work. Trust, they cannot evaluate how trusted you can be, how loyal, how motivated you can be. And they cannot evaluate, from my perspective, your personal value as a person and what you can bring to the team. That's why recruitment will become more strategic, and I'm pretty sure it's not a profession that will disappear. And that's why I'm focused on training young recruiters who are willing to get more professional and to be more practical, and also hiring managers, small business companies owners who are hiring and they really want to stay up to date to the latest information and latest news around hiring and recruitment. I'm pretty sure that everyone who's watching this video can share their own experience if they have been recruited or if they have been a recruiter or hiring manager. And I know that many things has changed for the last, let's say, 15 years. But also I can see that we are open to learn, open to adapt, and definitely I'll be happy to share my experience and my knowledge on that. I'm Rosie, and I'm training recruiters, hiring managers, business owners to recruit better, practically. And also, I'm dedicated on talent acquisition audit in the companies in order really to structure a very good process in recruitment.